And welcome back to Smackdown here on Aftershock Wrestling Entertainment. Carmella in the ring awaiting her opponent to kick off Smackdown this week. And, wait, what? Nikki Cross of the Wyatts 6 is here again. This is like the third time she has done this. Dragged out an opponent and dumped them and taken over their spot in a match. And this time it's against Carmella. Carmella rushing in, trying to take the attack to Nikki Cross first. Accepted the match. I don't know what Nikki Cross's game is here, though. Like, does she just want to fight? Is she picking targets strategically? What the heck is going on? I don't... Nikki Cross. We have not seen the Wyatt 6 for some time, but we've seen Nikki Cross several times. And it's a little concerning. Anytime any of the Wyatts show up, you know it's someone's not safe. You just never know who, though. You don't know who their target is. Obviously, in this case, it's Carmella. Don't know why. But Nikki Cross is not off to a great start here, as Carmella is in complete control, has taken the fight to Nikki and completely overpowering her, outskilling her. Getting a little confident is Carmella, though. That's something you gotta be careful of with Nikki Cross. Get too confident and she will turn it around on you. Nikki just, it's like she's not even fighting back here, though. Rolling to the outside, Carmella giving chase, pulls her down to the floor. Just really dominating Nikki Cross, which is a little surprising, honestly. Not that Carmella is incapable, but I'm just surprised that Nikki Cross isn't fighting back more, and I just wonder what her motive is here. It's a little strange. It's a little eerie, honestly. I'm a little taken aback by it. And look at this. Nikki Cross doesn't even attack her. She just gets back in the ring and stares at her. What is Nikki do? Now she attacks Carmella. She just waited for her to get in. Oh, what a bulldog that was. As she's taking her down, she grabbed her with the other hand and slammed her down with both hands. Then it looked like she was like conflicted and then started slamming Carmella's head into the mat. Now it's all Nikki. It's like a switch flipped. And Nikki is in complete control. Carmella up, though. Spinning around and around and around she goes. Takes Nikki down. And just like that, Carmella back in control. So interesting. Nice rebound, or nice counter by Carmella there. Back into the head scissors spin. Waiting for Nikki to get up. Nikki dazed. Carmella, big punch, takes her right back down. Oh, a roll up by Nikki Cross. She could steal it. Gets a 1 count. Now Nikki hard in the corner with the clothesline. Takes Carmella down. Choking the life out of her. Just bouncing up and down on her clavicle. Oh man, if she had hit that, she might have broken Carmella's nose. Nikki to the outside. Get a little breath. Carmella charges in. Suicide dive. Takes Nikki down, though. Interesting start to a packed Smackdown. We have our final men's Money in the Bank qualifying match in the main event here tonight. A huge fatal 4-way between Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, and Jacob Fatu. One of those 4 men will advance to Money in the Bank. We'll also be hearing from... Oh! chop block by Carmella, who was busy taking the turnbuckle pad off. We'll also hear from our interim general manager, Post Malone, on the Robert Roode situation. More on that following this match. As Nikki Cross sends Carmella into the ropes. Oh, misses the clothesline. Chop block receipt by Carmella. Takes Nikki Cross down. Oh, big X Factor there, or I forget the other name for that move, actually. Bella's used to use that. Super kick takes Nikki down. This could be all over right here. Carmella with the cover. And wait, did Nikki kick out? I think Nikki got her shoulder up. I thought it was done. Carmella hit that super kick and Nikki was dead to rights, but somehow she rolled that shoulder up at the last possible second. Going for that spinning head scissor takedown for the third time. Once again effective. Forearm in the corner. Now Carmella taking the turnbuckle pad back off after the referee had fixed it. Determined to slam Nikki into it. Connects in the corner. Once again. With the oh, it sends Nikki out to the outside once again over the top rope. Celebrating in the ring is Carmella now. Where's she going? Oh, she's getting something from underneath the ring. Well, she got a steel chair. This is not a no disqualification match. Referee, she's running away from the referee, who's trying to grab the chair from her, is Carmella. I think she's gotten frustrated with Nikki Cross here. Nikki urging her to get back in the ring. Nikki wanting to fight here, but Carmella a little hesitant. Finally makes it into the ring and catches Nikki Cross with the clothesline and immediately runs back out of the ring. Thinks she's going to have time to cheat while the referee has the turnbuckle, is distracted with the turnbuckle pad. Nikki Cross interfering with her plans. Now some counter for counter action here by both women. Oh, there's that spinning neck breaker by Nikki Cross going for the cover. But only a 1 count, and Carmella somehow kicking out of that. Oh, and a kip up. Carmella not going to go down that easily. Big splash from the top rope to the floor. Taking the breath away from Nikki Cross. Oh, and a senton splash too. Nikki's got to be hurting now. She's taken a lot of damage in this match. But that's one thing about the Wyatts. They are resilient beyond possibility. Almost supernatural. And now Carmella determined to cheat. Even though she's dominated most of this match, she's determined to cheat. And that's just Carmella. Big leg drop. Nice clothesline takedown. Carmella, very fun, very interesting to watch in the ring. As is Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross just a little scary. Unpredictable. And she has a kendo stick right there. Yet she gets another one from under the ring. Okay. Now she finally gets to cheat. Nikki Cross just looked at her with that first one. Had to hit her again. And again. Threw it at her the third time. Referee sees the kendo stick. He knows it was used, but he didn't see it, so he couldn't do anything about it. Carmella on the attack. Big drop kick to the back of the neck. Possibly looking for that super kick once again. And connects. Goes for the cover. This time she gets the 3. Carmella upsetting Nikki Cross here. She was not scheduled to face Nikki Cross, but Nikki Cross appeared at the top of the ramp with Carmella's original opponent beaten down. And I think Nikki Cross, I think she's making her way over to the announce table. She's just standing here staring at us. Oh, she says Carmella may have won tonight, but that's okay because I didn't come alone. My family is here with me tonight, and we will get everything we desire. Oh, okay. And Nikki, oh, it's blindsiding Carmella. Match is over. Carmella won, but Nikki Cross, irate, says her family is with her tonight, that they will get everything they desire. And she just attacked Charles Robinson. Backstabber. Now she's throwing Carmella around like she's a rag doll. Nikki Cross. The otherworldly presence of Nikki Cross. But right now we're going to show you some footage that happened to Robert Roode on TNA last night. Attacked by Adam Cole and Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Kingdom. The rest of the Undisputed Kingdom attacked other members of the Syndicate. Post Malone, our general manager, had this to say. He said, due to the heinous attack during TNA Impact last night by the Undisputed Kingdom, Robert Roode is not medically cleared to compete at Money in the Bank. In light of that, we need a new competitor for the men's ladder match at the Money in the Bank PLE. But instead of adding yet another qualifying match, I've got something else in mind, or rather, someone in mind. Due to his recent victories over The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, who were both in a Money in the Bank qualifying match, I'm adding the recently returned superstar Aleister Black to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Wow. Black says, thank you, Mr. Malone. This opportunity means a lot to me. You have my utmost respect and gratitude, and in return, I will leave every piece of me in the middle of this ring. Oh, and that's Brant Fowler from the Syndicate. What are you doing here? You can't do this. We'll sue. I can and I did. And if you don't get out of here, I'll have the Syndicate banned for life. What? Wow. Just this exchange between Post Malone and Brant Fowler of the Syndicate on behalf of Robert Roode. He says, sorry about that to Black. You never know who they're going to let in here. Black says, it doesn't matter because this weekend I become Mr. Money in the Bank and everyone else in that match, listen good. The house always wins and you should always bet on Black. Sorry, I couldn't keep up with that exchange between Brant Fowler and Post Malone, but he threatened to sue if Post Malone took Robert Roode out of the Money in the Bank ladder match, and Post Malone in turn threatened to ban the entire Syndicate, Robert Roode, Moose, Ricky Starks, and Brant, from WWE permanently, and forced them to back off. But the real blockbuster here is Aleister Black has been added to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match in the place of Robert Roode. Recently returned, as Post Malone said, he defeated The Miz, he defeated Carmelo Hayes. Both of them had opportunities to get Money in the Bank. And so now Aleister Black has the spot that Robert Roode had to unfortunately vacate. I'm sure Adam Cole was hoping that he would get the shot, but because he was the attacker, obviously they weren't going to reward his actions. We'll have to follow the rift between the Undisputed Kingdom and the Syndicate now, which I'm sure will build out of this. Both men now out of Money in the Bank are, our thoughts with Robert Roode, who is injured, laid up now thanks to Adam Cole and his friends. But right now, we have to get reset for our main event, Fatal 4-Way match to determine the final, the true final now, participant in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Will it be Randy Orton, Jacob Fatu, Braun Strowman, or this man, Kevin Owens? We're about to find out as our main event gets underway. This has been a crazy Smackdown. And here we go. Jacob Fatu and Randy Orton pairing off. Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens pairing off. That's not the pairings that I thought we'd get. But here we are. Who is going to walk away with a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match? And now they have to contend with Aleister Black on top of everyone else that's qualified. I mean, we opened the show with Nikki Cross bringing out a beaten opponent for Carmella and taking her spot. Losing to Carmella, but then telling us the Wyatt family is here. Attacking Carmella and referees. We learned that Post Malone has added Aleister Black to the Money in the Bank ladder match because Robert Roode is not medically cleared thanks to the attack from Adam Cole. And now we have this huge fatal four-way with these 4 main event level superstars that will round out the men's ladder match for this weekend's Money in the Bank PLE. Jacob Fatu and Randy Orton going at it. Now Kevin Owens, tries to pick up Jacob Fatu. He counters. All 4 of these men fighting ringside here. Jacob hard into the turnbuckle. Randy Orton sent across the aisleway there. Braun Strowman just disposing of Kevin Owens on the apron, staring down Randy Orton now. Randy says, "No, I'm going for Kevin. I'll leave that alone." Double team by Braun Strowman and Randy Orton there momentarily, and now Randy Orton held high above the head of Braun Strowman, brought down hard. Jacob Fatu has a baseball bat now, wearing the skull of Kevin Owens and the ribs of Braun Strowman out. Braun Strowman just swatted that baseball bat away like it was a fly swatter. Randy Orton, big Russian leg sweep, takes down Fatu. Braun Strowman sent into the barrier. Action continues ringside as Kevin Owens finds a kendo stick under the ring. Jacob Fatu with a Thez press taking down Randy Orton. Braun Strowman on the attack of Kevin Owens, but he's countering. One of these 4 men will join Aleister Black and the other participants in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match this weekend. So far, and actually, I have to apologize on behalf of Post Malone and myself. He said that Aleister Black had defeated The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, which is true. But while they were both in that qualifying match, Carmelo actually won the qualifying match. So Carmelo Hayes is in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which I think was what Post Malone meant. And by, I also meant that Aleister Black had beaten The Miz, who was in that qualifying match with Carmelo, and then beat Carmelo Hayes as well. So that's kind of how he's justifying his earning his spot into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Along with Carmelo, we've also have John Cena, Seth Rollins, Keith Lee, Jey Uso, and the winner of this match will be your participants for Money in the Bank. We do understand that Cameron Grimes was trying to get his way into something at Money in the Bank. We're not exactly sure what that is. Ted DiBiase, the general manager of Raw, is going to be announcing that at the onset of the PLE this weekend. So we won't know exactly what Cameron Grimes' involvement with Money in the Bank is until then. We'll just have to wait and see. But as far as other matches, as this match continues, Braun Strowman going for a cover. I guess this is a Falls Count Anywhere match now because the referee did go down for a cover. Tried to get a pin on Jacob Fatu. Now has him in a submission hold here at ringside. Kevin Owens breaking it up, as is Randy Orton. Other matches we can look forward to at Money in the Bank. We have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match with Fallon Henley, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Masha Slamovich, Bayley, Chelsea Green, and Dakota Kai competing for that briefcase. We have LA Knight versus Damian Priest in a grudge match. These two were in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. They got they got a draw. They both got counted out. So now they will face in a grudge match at the pay-per-view, or at the PLE. We also have the Women's Tag Team Championships on the line as Rhea Ripley teams up with Io Sky to take on the champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Speaking of tag titles, we had the WWE tag titles as DIY defends against the Motor City Machine Guns. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line as Lyra Valkyria defends against Kairi Sane. And then the WWE Championship will be defended by Cody Rhodes versus, once again, Solo Sikoa. Last shot for Solo to gain the World Championship. Big shoulder power slam by Braun Strowman, followed by a cover. Gets a 2 count. Randy Orton disposing of Jacob Fatu and finds himself in the arms of the monster among men, who once again goes for a cover, but Jacob's there to break it up. Oh, big submission hold. I don't know how he got his arms around Braun Strowman, but now he's gone for a cover. Randy Orton not letting that happen. Kevin Owens has found a sledgehammer. So anyway, a stacked card for Money in the Bank. Lots to look forward to in that event. Kevin Owens down for the cover. Who is going to advance the Money in the Bank here tonight? Who will be the final participant in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match? Will it be the man holding the steel steps and sending them into the head of Kevin Owens? Well, he's going to try right now as he goes for a cover. Just a 2 count as Randy Orton makes it into the ring. Braun Strowman stirring as well. Kevin Owens on the floor. Oh, Jacob with a counter. Kick to the gut of Randy Orton. Sends him down with a Uranagi. Both men spent. Jacob barely getting to his feet here as Kevin Owens gives chase to Braun Strowman. Oh, a springboard moonsault by Jacob Fatu. But Braun Strowman putting a stop to his plans. Are we going to get a double team? No. German suplex release by Jacob Fatu. Jacob just bouncing all over the place at this stage in the match. A minute ago he could barely get up, and oh, pop up Samoan drop. Orton is down in the corner. Owens is going for Orton, doesn't see the pinfall. Jacob gets the 3. Jacob Fatu is advanced to Money in the Bank. Jacob Fatu is the final participant in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You could be looking at Mr. Money in the Bank. More importantly, you could be looking at the next world champion. What's going on? Oh, that music. Nikki Cross said the family was here. Oh my God. The Wyatts. I think the Wyatts are here. There they are. Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan. The Wyatt 6 are in the building. Headed down to the ring. We just finished this huge fatal 4-way. These 4 men are down and out. Jacob Fatu has advanced to Money in the Bank. But the Wyatts, they don't seem to care. What do they want? We take a look at a stunned crowd here in awe of the Wyatts who have just appeared here on Smackdown. And now they are attacking Orton, Owens, and Fatu. Braun Strowman is not in the ring. Uncle Howdy's missing as well. But the Wyatts are attacking the rest of the participants of this Fatal 4-Way. Eric Rowan with a big claw. A claw chokeslam on Jacob Fatu. Dexter Lumis with a submission on Kevin Owens. Joe Gacy just moonsaulted Randy Orton. Rowan has pulled out a table. The Wyatts are attacking these three ruthlessly, who have just been through an exhausting, violent match. The Wyatts completely decimating three of the top stars in the business today. Orton trying to fight back. Takes down Gacy. Attacking Rowan now. But Lumis has, what's that, a light tube? He just cracks it over Orton's head. Big neck breaker on Kevin Owens by Rowan. I think Gacy's got a sledgehammer. Attacking Randy Orton. Oh, suplex on Kevin Owens by Lumis, followed by a leg drop. Rowan's got a kendo stick. Lays out Jacob Fatu here. Braun Strowman is facing off with Uncle Howdy on the rampway. He's like frozen. We know Braun Strowman has a history with the Wyatts here. Goes back with Bray. Uncle Howdy appealing to him. It's like he's mesmerized. He doesn't know what to do. Oh my God, Braun Strowman's walking away. Braun Strowman's walking away. What does this mean? What does this mean? The Wyatts have just destroyed the main event participants here tonight as we head in to Money in the Bank.